Hey Pine Knolls, Tammy Decker here. I'm excited to teach you some tambourine, some dancing worship with the tambourine. The Bible talks about that, and I've posted some scriptures for you and a little bit of study for you to go along with this. My earlier post, I put some links on there where you can purchase these tambourines. You can also make your own tambourine if you'd like to do that as a craft. These are called jingles on the tambourine, and this is the membrane. The type of tambourine dancing that I'm about to teach you is best done with a tambourine that has a membrane or a drum on it. I use this particular one. This has a double jingle on it, and it's a little bit of a heavier tambourine. This is an adult-sized tambourine. This particular tambourine here is, I believe, an 8-inch tambourine, and that is more for someone with smaller hands than myself. I was born with paws, so if someone with smaller hands, maybe 10-year-olds, 12-year-olds, in that vicinity. You can also get 6-inch tambourines. Those are great for preschoolers or early elementary aged kids. All right, Pine Knolls, let's talk a little bit about mechanics. We have a hole here in my tambourine, and that's going to face the ceiling where I'm going to put my hand in. My middle finger, my longest finger, goes in the hole, and then my thumb goes on the top of the tambourine, so it's held like this. Held pretty loosely so that you can rock it back and forth with your wrist. This is the up side of the tambourine and the down side of the tambourine. And if I face this way, this is the north of the tambourine and the south of the tambourine we use for rocking. I'm sure you've made mud pies before. Maybe you've made mud pies before where you kind of do this and flatten out your mud pies, or maybe you've made meatballs and you sort of shape them with your hands. So when we rock the tambourine, this is called the rock. It's rocked just like your mud pies. When we hit, we'll hit on the north side and the south side of the tambourine, or in the center. So let's talk a little bit about that. I'm hitting with 3 fingers in the center of the tambourine. You can hit with your whole hand, but it's better if you hit with the ends of your fingers. So we hit on the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sometimes we hit on the 1 and then the and, or the half beat. And so that is where we bring our mud pies into it. So we have 1 hitting the north side down onto your hand, 1, and then turning the tambourine over, hitting the bottom, 2, or and, sorry, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and. So we talked about a hit. We talked about a rock, and now we're going to talk about a swivel, which is the shape of the tambourine. Okay, swivel, travel, and then we have what's called an arc. I'm going to back up so you can see that. An arc is a curved line. You learned that in math at some point. So we're going to swing the tambourine up and hit it at the top, swing it down and hit it at the bottom. That's our arc. So 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. The last thing you'll need to learn is a promenade and a step touch. So I'm going to move the camera to my feet, and you'll hear my voice, and you can follow along to learn those steps. All right. The first one we're going to learn is just a step touch. Step to the right and pick my left foot up and touch it, and then step left, touch, step right, touch, step left, touch. Next is promenade, and we do that in a bunch of different ways, but promenade, if I pick one foot up and I take some quarter turns here, you'll see my heel lifting up and snapping around, and whoops, lose my balance here, and that is a promenade. Okay, so we usually just kind of tap our other foot as we go around in a circle, so I'll go promenade, tap, promenade, tap, promenade, tap, and you do this in a circle. All right, one more thing about the tambourine that I had forgotten. We're doing what's called a zip. Normally I would wet my thumb for this so that it skids across. My thumb across the tambourine. So that's called a zip. We'll also be doing a syncopated beat. So the syncopated beat goes like this. Tambourine down. When I introduce the pattern to you, I'll reintroduce that syncopated beat, so don't feel like you have to know it now. Our first pattern is candlestick. We're going to step to the left and lean on that left leg. You're going to swing your tambourine up to the left and you're going to hit it. We're going to swing it to the right and hit it. Swing it to the left and rock it. So the counts are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Now I'll be introducing more patterns to you. Feel free to pause at any moment and practice these patterns before you move on. The next pattern is called acts. And acts is going to make an X. You're going to start at the top left and draw the letter X from top to bottom. And then we're going to have some big circles with our arms. And we're going to do what's called a loop. I'll show you with the other tambourine. This tambourine has a tassel on it so you can see the loop. A loop is just a circle. You can see my tassel swinging. You could add a ribbon or several ribbons to your tambourine. This is a tassel that I have. So you loop, and as you loop, you hit the tambourine. 2, 3, 4. And this particular loop ascends. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're holding the tambourine in our right hand and starting with acts. So acts has a rock in it, so you'll go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. Next we are going to do a nice big circle with this other arm goes out to the side. Do a big circle and hit the tambourine. Big circle, hit. And then our loops, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's often helpful if I turn my back for you so that we're both facing in the same direction. So I'll play that pattern for you again with the counts. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and standing on your right foot, 5 and 6 and standing on your left foot, 7 and 8 and feet together, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, the next pattern is full gospel. I'm going to teach you the scripture to that one. So the scripture is, "Go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every nation." Okay, so this has our arcs in it. We're going to step onto your left foot and we're arcing up and down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Stepping on your right foot, we're swiveling. Swivel, hit, swivel, hit. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to put your left leg forward and we're going to do two of those zips on the left side. 1, 2. And then stand with your feet apart. Going to the center. 3, 4. Going to the right side. Right foot is in the front. 5, 6. And then we're going to do your swivel. 7, 8. Then we have a syncopated beat. We're kind of going to just rock a little bit. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Swivel, bum, bum, bum. So the whole pattern, if we do just your hands, it goes zip, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, swivel. 7, hit 8. Bump, bottom, bump, bottom, bump, 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 bump. And here's the pattern with me facing away from you. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bump, bottom, bump, bottom, bump, bump, bump. All right, the last pattern is Victory, and it has some of those step touches in it. So I'll show you the feet separately from the hands, but we're going to step touch to the left first. So we go 1 and 2 and with a step, down, 3 and 4 and then we're going to step on your left foot, and we're going to promenade on that leg. That leg stays on the ground. Your arms come up in praise position, and we're just going to tap around that foot and turn. Then we're going to switch to the other side. Your right leg is now free, and you'll go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and stepping on your right foot. Arms come up in praise position. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, here are the feet. I'm going to turn around and face this way. We're going to go to the right first. So you'll have, going to left first. So you'll go step, touch. Well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Step on your left. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.